Are you thinking about match betting? Find out how I got on my first day, what it was like after I signed up, and if it's worth it. Keep watching this short video and I'll tell you how I got on. Hello and welcome to the Match Betting Noob. I'm Fridge and I'm a match betting noob. So if you're watching this video, you're probably thinking about match betting or you've just started match betting. Well, this is the stage I'm at right now. I've seen match betting advertised over the last several weeks leading up to Christmas and the New Year, and I've dismissed it because it just seems too good to be true. It seems too easy with relatively low risk. So I've kind of binned all of those adverts that I've seen and just got rid of those. But I've decided that I'm going to give it a go. I mean, I am skeptical. It does seem too good to be true. I am very nervous about it because I've got very little betting experience. My sports knowledge is confined to football, really. And it turns out I don't know a lot about that, to be fair. So yeah, I'm pretty nervous, but I'm going to give it a go and I'm going to see what happens. You may be asking yourself, why have I decided to do this if I've been skeptical and it seems too good to be true? Well, really, because I want to supplement my income. I want to try and increase what I earn each month, which I can save up and put away for certain things like holidays away with the family or some new scuba gear. I want to buy some new gear, which is about £4,000, which I don't have. And this seems to be something that could help me achieve that relatively quick. I'm not sure I believe it will happen as quickly as they say, but I'm going to give it a go, see what I can do, and hopefully it works out. If it doesn't, then I won't be doing it too long. If you're watching this video, you're probably having all of those same thoughts that I'm having right now. So before you jump in and give it a go, watch this video and see what it was like for me before you make that decision. Before I go ahead and show you how I got on and what I did, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, leaving a comment below and giving us a thumbs up. It really does help with the complicated YouTube algorithms, and it gets these videos in front of more people that need help just like you or are thinking about starting match betting. Plus, if you subscribe and ring the bell, you'll get new content as soon as I upload it. And if this all works out, it's going to have some invaluable hints, tips and advice that you can follow as you go along on your match betting journey. If it doesn't work out, this is going to be the only video on the channel. So like I say, it's my first day. So it says there's a free trial. I've got to sign up and put my details in to get to the free trial. I've done that. Okay, so my first day, I've signed in. It's just a simple sign up process, name, email address, password, that kind of thing, the usual stuff. Nothing too complicated at this point. So as soon as you do that and you log in, the first thing you'll see is 2 tutorials. These are video tutorials that explain the basic idea, really. Now, I watched these several times. I didn't just watch them once. I like to make sure I know exactly what I'm doing before I do something like this. So yeah, I watched it through several times. I think I've got the understanding of what it is. Hopefully I'll do some more videos on these if it works, so keep an eye out for them. It's got 2 free trials. So you can sign up to Coral and sign up to Betfair, who have got these free bet offers. So if you sign up to Coral, bet £5, they give you £20. And if you sign up to Betfair, they give you a similar amount. To be honest, I'm just getting my head around this, but they're saying you can get £40 profit just by doing these 2 free offers. So it has got step-by-step video tutorials. Again, I watched these several times over before I committed to doing it. I do think I get the basic principle of what I've got to do. I'm initially on the Coral one, putting £5 of my own money into a Coral account, which I have to set up first, and then placing that £5 bet. I'm also going to place a similar bet with what they call an exchange. This is a place where I can bet against something happening. So on this one, let's say I'm going to bet on Leeds United to win, but on this exchange, I can bet against Leeds United to win. So that means anything other than a Leeds win, so a draw or losing, which kind of makes sense. It sounds like I won't make any money out of this. I may make a small loss of a few pence, but I'm going to gain £20 in free bet. And this is where they make their money. So the basic principle does seem like it works, but I still think there's a catch. It really can't be that easy, but we'll see. Okay, so I signed up for the Coral account and I deposited £5, and I also opened an exchange account with Betfair, as it says in the video. I found it a little bit confusing, but I got through it. It took me probably a lot longer than they say it does. It seems straightforward, but just a little bit confusing with all the windows open, and opening accounts, depositing money kind of made me feel a little bit nervous. And I was double checking, triple checking everything just to make sure I had everything right. But the video is quite straightforward and simple. It is a step-by-step guide. So I've placed my bets and I'm going to wait and see what happens. Okay, so my bet has settled and it didn't win, so I lost £5, but I have been credited with £20 in free bets, just as it said. So it turns out the bet that I placed of £5 is called a qualifying bet. That's the bet I need to place to qualify for those free bets. It doesn't seem to matter whether your qualifying bet wins or loses. As long as you place that bet, you will get the free bet. So now I need to place those free bets to try and turn that into a profit. This seems to be done in exactly the same way. I place a bet with Coral, so I'm betting for a certain outcome, again like Leeds to win, and then I'm going to go onto the exchange, onto Betfair, and place a bet for Leeds to draw or lose. I can't really see how this is going to turn into hard cash at the moment, because if we're making qualifying losses, surely this loses too. So I don't really know how it all works in that respect, but they do have some calculators on the Profit Accumulator website, which is the website that I'm using, and this basically does all the working out for you. It matches odds to get them close together. It works out all the percentages. You really don't have to do anything, and I guess that's why they say you don't need any betting experience, because it's all laid out in front of you and done for you. I still can't see if I'm going to make any money yet. I'm not really sure. Like I say, it doesn't make sense, but I'm going to go through with it and see what happens. This is a free £20 bet. So worst case scenario, I've lost £5 in the bookies in Coral, and I've lost a similar amount in the exchange. Although my exchange has gone up because that bet won. It didn't win at Coral, but it won in the exchange. But I've got this qualifying loss. So yeah, it's a little bit confusing, but I'm following it. I'm doing what they're telling me to do, and I'm now placing my bet with Coral, the free bet, the £20 free bet, and I'm going to see if I can in fact make some money. Okay, so my free bet has been placed and it has been settled, and I have just over £17 in my Coral account, which I can withdraw. So although I don't really understand the system completely yet, it has worked. I've followed the step-by-step video tutorial and guide, and it has worked. So I don't see any reason not to try the Betfred offer. On this one, they're telling me I can win up to £24. So if I get £24 and the £17+ that I've just won, I'm going to be over £40 in profit. I'm going to do this one slightly differently because, like I said, I found it a little bit confusing having so many windows open. Not only did I have several accounts that I had to create with bookies and exchanges, I had to watch the video tutorial too. So what I'm going to do is put my video tutorial onto an extra screen. I've got it rigged up here. All I've done is put an HDMI cable to a spare monitor that I had, and I'm going to watch the video tutorial on that, and that will minimize the amount of windows I have on my laptop. If you don't have an old monitor laying around like I did, you could use a TV. It'll work in exactly the same way using an HDMI cable. Hopefully that'll make it a lot easier for me to understand and a little less confusing with so many windows open. I'm going to try that out, sign up and do the Betfred offer, and hopefully make some money. Okay, so I signed up and did the Betfred offer. I again made a small qualifying loss on the qualifying bet. The loss seemed to be a little bit higher this time, at around about 70 pence. But if I'm getting £30 in free bets, it's still £29.30 profit. So I wasn't too concerned about that, even though I've seen lots of videos showing me it's like 1 pence, 2 pence. This seemed to be quite high, but that could be down to my inexperience and not getting a really good odds match. But even so, £29.30 still a nice profit. The same thing happened as with Coral. My Betfred bet lost. It won on the exchange, but the free bets were triggered, so I got my £30 in free bets. So I placed my £30 of free bets in the same way. I backed an event and laid the event, so bet against that event in the exchange, and those bets have now settled. And I did indeed win just over £24. So today, although it has taken me around 2 to 3 hours work trying to get my head around everything, I have made £40 profit, which I'm really excited about because it does seem to work. Well, it certainly does with these initial free sign-up offers. Maybe this is just to hook you in and then you don't actually win so much. I don't know. But initially it seems like this free trial works. I guess if you're looking for a quick fix and want a quick £40 for a couple of hours work, you can certainly do it with this free trial. Like I say, it is relatively easy and simple to follow. I just took my time. You may not need as much time as I did, but it is worth taking it slow. But it definitely seems like it's worked. I'm going to move on to the next stage and I'm going to go on to day 2 and do some more sign up offers. So keep an eye out for that video and the other ones that follow that I'll upload shortly, and you can keep a progress of my journey so you can see how I got on. Hopefully I'll always be a few steps ahead of you so I can give you some helpful hints and tips and advice before you get there. I hope you found this really helpful and of use to you. If you are thinking about match betting, please watch my video before you start match betting. The link is up here now. This is full of helpful hints, tips and advice that I wish I'd had before I started match betting. It could have saved me not only a load of time, but a few £100s too. If you've watched this video to the end, thank you very much. Please subscribe and ring the bell for new content as soon as I upload it. And I'll see you on the next video, day 2.